Hi, my name is Anton and welcome to What the Flick, where we take movies and slice them up like frogs in high school biology. No mercy. Today I'm talking about Trumbo, a biopic about a 1950s Hollywood screenwriter, Dalton Trumbo, who, on top of his real crime of having a truly hideous mustache, has also been accused of treachery due to his membership in the Communist Party. And I don't know if you were alive in the 50s, but that was not a good time to be a communist in America. Still isn't. But to the man's credit, he kept a principled stance and unfortunately got into all kinds of trouble, which is the story detailed in the movie. The story is definitely a compelling one, but the telling of it in this movie fell short. The true story is rich with drama, backstabbing, and emotional upheaval. You'd think that those feelings would find their way on screen, but there is no grit, no grip, no gravity that pulls you in, and to me that was really disappointing because I was genuinely excited. At no point was it outright boring, but it was nowhere near as powerful as it could have been. And to illustrate this, I specifically want to compare it to the recent Spielberg movie, Bridge of Spies, which, if you think about it, had a lot in common with Trumbo. It was set around the same time, dealing with the same two warring ideologies of capitalism versus communism, telling a similar David against the Goliath story, but it was executed a lot more masterfully. You felt a lot more connection with the characters, you were pulled into the thick of it, and it was truly a visceral experience, which is a lot more than I can say for Trumbo. But it's not all bad. One of the things that stands out about the movie is the caliber of its cast. You have Bryan Cranston, Louis C.K., Helen Mirren, all of whom I think were really impressive. Helen Mirren was especially strong because despite her character being a conniving biatch, made all the more evil by her uppity mid-Atlantic accent, there was a scene in the movie where she made me feel genuinely empathetic towards her. I was like, oh my god, Helen Mirren, you make me feel so conflicted. Louis C.K. was the only character who just played himself. Literally, the guy that you see doing stand-up is the same dude on screen. But oddly enough, it didn't seem out of place. He was believable and perfectly suited for the role, and the rest of the actors have pulled their weight reasonably well, but no one performance really stood out. And ironic though it is, for a movie about a screenwriter, its shortfall lies with a poorly written script that was lacking the necessary bite to bring this movie to life. Interestingly, there is a scene in a movie where writers are given a script to rewrite, and the person says there is a movie in there somewhere. And that right there is the perfect metaphor for this film itself. I give it 5 out of 10. Let me know if you agree in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Adios.